Carmelo Ferlito, CEO of the Center for Market Education, said he was concerned about the government's long-term plan to finance aid measures, particularly as lockdowns had been prolonged and the economic positions of the people and businesses had worsened. At this point, he said, raising taxes would not be wise, given the way many were struggling. He told FMT that additional borrowing might be the government's only option, although it was approaching the 60% debt to GDP threshold. After recovery from the pandemic, he said, the government would need to reintroduce GST to address Malaysia's chronic issue of a small tax base. GST should not have been abolished in the first place, he said. I think there is a general agreement on reintroducing it, maybe a multi-layered one. Geoffrey of the Malaysia University of Science and Technology agreed that taking on more debt to finance aid packages was a feasible option if the government was low on funds, as would be the creation of new money. He told FMT that widening the country's tax base through a form of GST must be on the long-term agenda, and so too should adjustments of tax rates to be on par with other countries. For the moment, however, tax reform is not a priority because the situation is critical for so many companies, especially micro, small, and medium enterprises in all sectors, he said. The emphasis must be on ending the lockdown as soon as possible. Then activity will rise, tax revenue will rise, and the need for government stimulus will recede, he said.